town, I do not know when I be back. Blowing up my phone, I know your baby mama whack. If you mad, then you can leave, but you know ain't no spinning back. I'm super geeked up. I don't need a team. Bitches green, so we can't link up.
It's time to grind the coffee beans, guys. Let's get into this eyeshadow look. Welcome to Starbucks. Would you like a latte? Hey beauty babes, welcome back to A Dose of Makeup with Chrissy. I'm Chrissy and I'm so glad that you're here. So we've all seen the latte makeup trend going viral. I mean, from TikTok, and now it's showing up on YouTube. It's been on YouTube for about a month or so, and I'm seeing more of the girls that I know starting to come out with their makeup videos. And for a couple of days, I really didn't know how I should do this trend because I've seen it done a couple of different ways, but for this video, I thought I would stick true to the trend. There's a part in the video where I think I was gonna go astray, but I go right back to the original thought process of the latte makeup. So if you guys want to see how we got this final look, keep on watching. What it do, beauty babe? As you can see, the brows are already done. Now we're just gonna go in with some primer. Now for primer, I'm using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Primer in the shade Universal. I really like that this has the obsolete technology, which is basically technology that locks in oil, holds on to sweat so it doesn't shine through so much. I should have done it side by side or before and after, but it really does a nice job blurring my large pores that I have beside my nose. A lot of products that I'm using in this video I used in my fall makeup routine. I really won't mention all the products that I'm going to be using. If you want to know mostly everything that I'm going to be using, make sure you go and check out that fall makeup routine video. One tip about primer that I want to give is that you don't necessarily want to rub it all into your skin. You definitely want to leave a layer on your skin for the foundation to hold on to. I don't like when I see people putting on their primer and they basically rub it in their face like lotion. It's not lotion. It's supposed to be that layer of prepping your skin for applying foundation. So when you apply foundation, you can make sure it's covered on all parts of your skin, but you don't want to rub it in like a lotion. Just a little tip. I am applying my LYS Beauty Serum Foundation with an e.l.f. flat foundation brush. I'm not necessarily trying to like apply this on with my face. I'm really just laying it down so that it has some drying time. I really like to do this because it gives me like the maximum full coverage that I can get out of this being a serum foundation. I like to really pack it on my upper lip area just so it covers that like mustache area. And I really don't color correct, so if you have any color correcting suggestions or any products that you want to use, you're thinking about using that maybe I can try or try out for you, let me know. Drop it down in the comment section so I can look up those products. Now I do let it sit just for a little bit because this is a serum-y foundation. It's not going to set too fast, and that's why I let it sit so I can get the maximum coverage out of it before I blend it all out. To blend out all my foundation, I'm going to be using the LYS Beauty foundation brush. I like to start here at the bottom just to blend that out and then go up into the face. And yes, you can definitely tell it's medium coverage, but it's giving a little bit more than medium coverage, and that's what I wanted. And I can do light tapping motions because I just added a thin layer. And now I can work it into the rest of my face. I like to put foundation everywhere. It's just out of habit. It's just what I do. A little bit under the eyes won't hurt, okay? But our skin looks like skin. It looks glowy, it looks breathable, and my skin is also getting a treatment even though this is a foundation, okay? Because it's a serum foundation, all right? It's the fall months. Our skin is gonna get dry. Make sure you're wearing a foundation that you can get coverage out of, but also that treats your skin good, okay? Okay. I'm a budget girly, so you know I can't be out here just buying makeup, and I'm not on PR lists or anything like that. So I mean, hey, beauty brands, I'm out here. Put me on your PR list. It costs money to go out here and buy makeup and to do the things. I think this is definitely just like an affordable way to show y'all looks, but to also, you know, be realistic. You know, I'm not out here buying tons of makeup, and I'm not out here getting tons of makeup sent to me either. So, you know, we're gonna use what we have and serve up these fall looks, okay? Okay. Now this, I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last video, this is the Kosas Skin Revealer Concealer in shade 08. Sorry, it took me a minute to get that out. I think the one new thing I am going to be using in this video is a new blush. This is from Rose Inc in the shade Dahlia. Ooh, she's cute. Oh, she's very cute. Oh, I've already swatched her. And now I feel like the Latte look is really centered around the eyeshadow, not so much blush included. So we gonna play in this a little bit, just a little tap here. I really don't want too much. I just would like it to be like a shadow of a blush, you know, very subtle there. I hope you know what I'm trying to get at. So here we go. Okay, not as deep as I thought it was going to be. It is coming out super, it's just coming out light. I mean, the color is there, the pigment is there. It's just not as deep as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, very true to color. All right, we're gonna keep it right there with the blush because it's not as deep as I was hoping it was gonna be, but it does add that hint of a rosy cheek. Time to grind the coffee beans, guys. Let's get into this eyeshadow look. You guys get that? Time to grind the coffee beans. Get into the Latte eyeshadow. First, we're gonna prime the eyes with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 380. Now, this is gonna give us that super light base so all of our eyeshadow will show up, all right? Because we have to be honest, on brown girls, this Latte makeup is super, it's light brown. You know, you can definitely see that it's Latte, right? But for us, it's not showing up very Latte. It's showing up very mocha latte-ish, okay? Now that I say that, I should name the video Mocha Latte. But for SEO reasons and, you know, trending, we're gonna keep it simple and just keep it at Latte makeup, okay? Now for the base color for both of the lids, we're gonna be going in with the Danessa Meyerworks Color Fix in the shade 9. To blend it all out, I'm using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. You don't need a lot of that product, very little. I just picked up a little bit and now I'm just going to blend that out all over the lid. I'm also gonna go in with the blending brush just to get those edges to blend out before it dries, because you do have to move fast with this product because it dries fast. Going in with a blending brush, and this is from LA Colors. There we go. And you can see the difference for the eyes. It just added that shade of light brown just to warm it up against that concealer. Okay, I can't wait to do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And I didn't set the concealer as well just because I know going in with this color fix shade or just a color fix in general that it's going to dry down. So I didn't bother to set the concealer. I'm just going right in with the shade and stepping it in on the lower lid and then going into the crease. And then by going into the crease, it shows up right above the crease because this crease brush is big. It's not just a crease brush. It's definitely like, it covers a lot of ground. Okay, our base for our eyeshadow is looking beautiful. We are gonna deepen up the outer corners of the eyelids. So I'm gonna use my Jackie Aina palette. Okay, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't, like Jackie said. I'm so sorry. But yes, hopefully she does another collab or she drops her palette again. Girl, do something, because the girls that missed it wish they had it, and I would buy it a second time, because then I would use this one up, save that one, and take my time using it. We're gonna use this shade Credit right here. We're just gonna deepen up that outer corner, starting in the crease and just going back and forth. And we're just keeping the shade Credit focused right here on this outer corner of the lid. Kind of creating a V shape, but really just following the outer shape of the eye right here. That same brush I used to blend out the edges, I'm gonna use that to go over Credit. To tie in that smokiness, I brought that shade Credit down to my waterline just to really bring it all together. For our highlight and bronze, we're gonna use this shade Hustler from the LYS Beauty eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use just a small shader brush to pick up the color, and it is pretty much just going to be the outline for where I want the shadow to fall. And if you're familiar with lattes, they have like that white milky layer on the top. So we're gonna leave that inner corner bare. All right, we're not gonna add anything to her, because we're still giving mocha latte, but we're gonna follow the trend. But if you know the latte, it has like, you know, that light milky layer there. So we're gonna keep the inner corners bare, baby. All right, so like I said, I just wanted to place it down so I know what I'm doing, so I can go in with my finger and then really go crazy with it. Woo, you see that? You see that, girl? Wow. And you know what? We're not gonna go too crazy. I'm still gonna pat in the inner corner, because now that I'm looking at it, it looks just a tiny bit weird. So we're just gonna tap a little bit of shimmer in that inner corner, and wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I chose this as my shade for shimmer, because before starting this makeup look, I was kind of unsure, like, oh my gosh, what shade do I want to use? Which one's gonna really give me that bronzy girl look? I'm glad I went with this one. LYS Beauty strikes again. And I do have a hooded eye, so I like to bring it right above the crease, because when I close my eyes, it's gonna hit that area anyway, and I'll put it there purposely. And again, not a lot, pretty much is whatever is left on that brush. I'm gonna tap it into that inner corner right there. Going with that finger. Wow, y'all. That is just so pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I can't get over it. Should we add a little bit of liner? A little brown liner? I don't know. I don't think we need any brown liner. Nah, the trend didn't call for any brown liner on TikTok, so we'll skip it. Welcome to Starbucks. Would you like a latte? It's not coffee, but you can still get hot chocolate at Starbucks, okay? So we're going in with hot chocolate from Fenty Beauty. Oh my Lord, my God. Oh. Oh, wow. It's just something it does to me every single time that.
I'm out of town, I do not know when I be back. Blowing up my phone, I know your baby mama whack. If you mad, then you can leave, but you know ain't no spinning back. I'm super geeked up. I don't need a team. Bitches green, so we can't link up.
Okay, beauty babes, this is the final look, and I look amazing. Okay, I was stressed. I was kind of stressing about, oh my gosh, how is this latte makeup gonna look? But at the end of the day, it's just a nice brown bronzy eye with the shimmer eyeshadow. I have seen a couple different ways it's been done, but I'm so glad that I showed you guys this way. Make sure you guys a different eyeshadow look for latte makeup, but we'll see. Y'all, but just get into the eyeshadow. I feel like you can see my eyes from a mile away. The shimmer is just like, hello. I mean, the lashes will flag you down, but the shimmer is saying, come here, come right here. I'm gonna keep this look on till my man get home, so he knows to come right here. But yes, y'all, I am so pleased with this latte makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed it too. We're looking good. We're looking bronze. We're looking like a nice cup of latte, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows like, hey, this was a good video. We want to push it out so the people can see it. Also, subscribe to this video. Join the Beauty Babes because we are learning, growing, and glowing. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I hope that you stick around and join us. So I hope you keep coming back, and I'll see you on the next dose of makeup. Deuces.